Glitz and glamour, McLaren prove their praise, Red Bull make history, and Ferrari returns to normal. The British Grand Prix, a race filled so much history, glitz and glamour, you'd actually forget there was a movie shot during it. Anyway, here's the Grand Prix. So Lando Norris made things interesting after having qualified second, passed Max Verstappen at the start, making a better one, and leading into turn 1 and the first 4 laps. Max, of course, like an Indian movie where you expect a song's gonna pop in sooner or later, passed him when the DRS one was enabled and was leading by lap 6 after having passing him at Brooklands. Around lap 10 saw the first retirement of the race being Esteban Ocon, the unluckiest team of the season, I believe Alpine, was the first retirement of the season, and around that time Verstappen was leading Norris by a second, Norris was third, and surprisingly keeping ahead of the useless Ferraris and Mercedes at the time. With the British weather showing threats of rain which eventually never came, Lewis Hamilton was battling Fernando Alonso for 7th, and Checo Perez, I think at this point in time we should give him a name like recovery, comeback. Give me some ideas in the comment section, guys. But anyways, fighting his way back up the grid again after making another mistake during qualifying on Saturday. The Ferrari masterminds decided to peel Charles Leclerc on lap 19 while on medium tires. Now, it was pretty confusing for me even then. Yes, of course, they're looking for the undercut, but the Ferrari was just too slow. And way too early. It was never going to work out in my view. But anyway, being the masterminds that they are, decided to peel Charles Leclerc on lap 19. So it was around that time when the Haas belonging to Kevin Magnussen caught fire, bringing him to a halt by the side of the road. Now, the cars were in front, who had yet to pit, got the chance to pit, which was very interesting because Verstappen, Alonso, Hamilton went for the softer tire, and the 2 McLarens belonging to Norris and Oscar Piastri went for the harder tire. What was also interesting was that Lewis Hamilton jumped Oscar Piastri during the pit stops, thus jumping onto 3rd, and the geniuses at Ferrari brought in Charles Leclerc back again to pit for mediums. Geniuses, I tell you. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. The safety car came in lap 38, Max Verstappen making a superb start, leading much of the action behind him, thus being Lewis Hamilton and Lando Norris fighting for 2nd place. Try as they might, Lewis just couldn't get past that McLaren. Despite on the harder tire, Norris managed to keep his car brilliantly ahead and give his car enough time, and his tires enough time of course, to gain maximum temperature and stay ahead, thus rounding off a brilliant weekend for McLaren and also an encouraging weekend for Mercedes. So Max Verstappen won with Norris and Hamilton running off the podium. Piastri so unlucky to lose out, so unlucky to the safety car, deserved to be on the podium, so me. All due respect to Lewis, but Oscar Diaz deserved to be on the podium. Anyway, Russell, Perez, Mr. Recovery, Alonso finishing 5th, 6th and 7th. Great drive by Williams again, Albon showing the true pace in that McLaren has its circuits, and the geniuses running off the top 10 in 9th and 10th. Sargent highlighted the Williams pace by finishing 11th. Bottas, Alfa Romeo's upgrades not good enough. Hulkenberg's car being a Haas is useless. Alfa Romeo was slow, well, especially Stroll. Guan Yu Zhou finished 15th, Yuki Tsunoda finished 16th, and Nick de Vries finished 17th. AlphaTauri being pretty much last the whole race, again showing that pretty much along with the Haas are the slowest cars on the grid. Gasly, Magnussen and Ocon retired, Alpine being the unluckiest team on the grid for me personally, thus running off the British Grand Prix. Thank you guys for watching. Please take time to like and subscribe if you can. And of course, think of a name for Checo other than calling him Mr. Recovery. I think you guys can think of a better name. Anyway, another 2 weeks till the next race. And in the meantime, remember to start your engines.